This is JJ Reviews, and today I'll be reviewing the Nerf N-Strike Elite Disruptor. Included with the blaster is an instruction sheet and 6 elite darts. So as I'm sure you all know, the Disruptor is very similar to the Strongarm. They're pretty much the exact same blaster, other than a few color differences and paint detailing and the exclusion of the frame below the 6 dart barrel. It's pretty much the same blaster, it functions exactly the same. And because they're so similar, throughout this review I will be doing a lot of comparisons with the Strongarm because the Strongarm is just such a really good blaster. It'll be interesting to just see how well the Disruptor competes with the Strongarm. So let's get into it. So when it comes to appearance, the Disruptor isn't a bad looking blaster, although I would say the Strongarm looks a whole lot better because you know, there's more detailing on it and I think it's just got a nicer look to it. And what I do also like about the Strongarm, this isn't really talking about appearance, but I just like how you can also flip that barrel out. You know, it's good for Russian roulette. So yeah, I sort of like that, while the Disruptor doesn't have that feature. Although the good thing about it, because there's no frame below the barrel, it's more of an open barrel and it's a little bit more easy to load darts on the run. While with the Strongarm, it's a little bit more awkward. You sort of have to stick it in there or, you know, take out the barrel. So I'm sure some people will sort of more like the open barrel of the Disruptor, but again, some people may like flipping out the barrel from the Strongarm. So to function the Disruptor, well, do I really need to explain? I mean, it's kind of obvious. You just load 6 darts into the barrel, pull the slide back, and then fire. Just like the Strongarm, the barrel rotates after the trigger pull. And like many elite blasters, the Disruptor can also slam fire. So that's a plus. So let's go out on the firing range and see how well this performs. Most of my shots landed from about 10 to 12 meters. Well, this is the highest one, and that's landed at about 14 meters. And these green darts, they represent what I shot with the Strongarm, and as you can see, they're very much the same as the Disruptor. So I'd say the range of the Disruptor is mostly about 10 to 12 meters, and I'm sure at angled you could easily reach above 15 meters. So yes, just like the Strongarm, the Disruptor has a pretty good firepower. So if the Disruptor is very similar to the Strongarm, meaning that it has a good firepower, a decent fire rate, and it has a good capacity for its size, then really the Disruptor is a very good blaster. But the problem is the Disruptor is currently $10 more than the Strongarm. So really, there is no reason to buy this because you can buy the exact same blaster for $10 cheaper. Mind you, in 6 months' time, this probably will replace the Strongarm, and it probably will be something like $10, $12. And I say this because this is really a cheaper version of the Strongarm because, you know, it has less paint detailing and less plastic, so I'm sure Nerf would much rather sell a cheaper blaster model. Well anyway, I hope I've helped you in deciding whether or not you should buy this blaster. Thanks for watching JJ Reviews.